Alright, welcome back. Hope everyone's having a lovely day, a lovely night wherever you're from. And real quick, before we get started, I want to give a lovely shout out to the channel members on this channel. So thank you so much to these lovely commanders here that you see on screen. Thank you guys so much for choosing to support me even further by becoming channel members. Your guys' generosity means a lot to me, and I deeply appreciate it, so thank you guys so much. And if you're actually interested in becoming lovely commanders yourself, if you're interested in any of these cute little emotes, the crown loyalty badges, if you want to support me even further, then thank you for choosing to do so, and I deeply appreciate it. However, that's not a requirement because just watching the content is the best thing I could ask for because you guys make the community happen. We're getting closer to 900 subs, getting closer to that 1K milestone. Without you guys, we wouldn't be hitting that, so you guys are the best. So thank you guys so much. And for today's video, just like I mentioned earlier, we are actually getting Rosanna's kit tonight, and that's finally happened. Not only that, but you know, we have maintenance in the morning, so getting excited. We're getting closer to summer, and it's looking promising. So let's just get started because right away, I'll put it on screen. We're actually at the JP Twitter because as you know, I always like preferring to listen to that. But I'll actually just do like the shitty translation from global. So it says Nikke motion demonstration. Rosanna Chic Ocean uses AR Golden Thompson. Don't know why it's an AR. She is a supporter Nikke who enhances her allies' attack each time she destroys the enemy's parts. Not only does she maintain significant attack power after destroying the enemy's parts, she also supports her allies in quickly destroying them. So we have already known that. You know, now that we've got the full kit, we get a better idea. But for science purposes, we have to take a moment to pause and reflect and just enjoy this amazing character because I'm going to MLB. No, there's nothing else that I can say about this. I have to MLB. There's nothing else I can say about this. So let's just get started and watch. Dude, they did so good just for her standard idol pose. Her 2D pose is insane. And I love her voice acting. It's so great. And I like the music. Yeah! I mean, oh man. They did so good with just showing it off. And the outfit looks insane. There's literally not much left. And she looks so close to Capri. Like, in her burst. It looks insane how, like, wild it is to Destiny Child. And it looks phenomenal, dude. The fan service this time around is really, really good. Yeah! I have to. Like, what am I have to do it. There's nothing else I can do. I have to do this. There's no other way. I have to focus on that. I'm sorry, hold on. I have to go back real quick. Like, it's insane to me. Yeah, dude, please. I'm asking. Let me drink the water. That's all I'm asking for. I could get waterboarded by her water, and I'm not sad. You know what I mean? Like, it looks so fucking good, dude. I could use a little bit more JPS, but I'm just nitpicking right now. Like, honestly, it looks really good. It looks so damn good. And the feet, dude, it's all a W all around. I'm telling you, dude. I'm telling you, I drink all that water. I don't care. Got me fucking parched, dude. I don't care. I don't care anymore, dude. It looks insane. It looks so good. But, you know, as always with this is not the only thing we've seen. It looks insane, though. Definitely going for MLB. Let me know if you're just going to go for a copy or not. Or if you're saving for summer earnings, let me know your plan. But before we get to that, you know, we're going to the kit. So let's, you know, head over there real quick. Alright, and we're at the kit right now. And I'm going to be honest, guys. Like, I usually don't get distracted by, like, what's shown off on the left. But I actually feel like this is actually kind of egregious. Not, like, in a bad way or anything. But, like, I actually feel like I'd get, like, in trouble for this. So, I'm going to put up my smiling Booette to, like, just, you know, as, like, a distraction. You know what I mean? Like, that looks insane. So, let's just get started on the Rosanna Chic Ocean kit. We've already known that she's a supporter burst 2, assault rifle code wind. However, one thing we didn't know was her burst time. And thankfully, she has a cooldown time of 20 seconds. That means we don't get any clay situation here. It's going to be solid all around, which is great. So, thankfully, they didn't butcher that part. So, let's get started with the kit, and let's go for it. Skill 1 Ferita. Activates when entering battle. Affects all allies. Damage to parts goes up 24.26% for 15 seconds. That already sounds pretty promising for a percentage to parts. I know she's a support, but with stuff like that, especially when you have Sakura and stuff, that would really add up. And the fact that it affects all allies, it's not just her. So Sakura will take advantage and any other teammate will take advantage of that. That's really good. And I like that they didn't close it off to like a certain code. So it's not like only wind units or anything. I think that's really helpful. And I think that's going to amplify Sakura even further. Activates when an ally or self destroys an enemy's part. Affects all allies. So the attack goes up 3% of the caster's attack, stacks up to 5 times, and lasts for 30 seconds. So if you manage to get, what, the whole 5 stacks, it goes up about 15% of the caster's attack, and lasts for 30 seconds. 30 seconds is a good long time, even for just an additional buff. So even though, you know, the caster's attack might not be a whole lot because she's a supporter, I feel like even then, that's still a long runtime for that, so that's pretty good. And in terms of like skill 2, Spina de Rosa, active cooldown time of 30 seconds, affects all allies, damage to parts goes up 24.26% for 15 seconds. So right away when you go in combat, you get a damage to parts buff, and then again when her skill 2 activates, it does it again. I don't know if I'm reading that right, but that's pretty insane actually. You just get a constant uptime for that damage to parts. So that's pretty cool. I don't know if they missed out on a part that was like mentioning, you know, instantly proccing skill 2. But the fact that it's the same number, you know, the same amount of time is interesting. So that's alright. I mean, that's cool, I guess, but it got me confused for a second. And then affects the enemy nearest to the crosshair. Deals 70.4% of the final attack as sustained damage every 1 second for 15 seconds. And I just want to clarify something in terms of this whole sustained damage. Some people were kind of confused by it, especially the wording. I'm assuming that based on this, sustained damage means damage over time. Assuming like, kind of like DOT, if you ever play like MMOs or something like that. Just like that, pretty much. So that's how I'm assuming it is, and I'm pretty sure that's the way that they're viewing it. So I just wanted to clarify that. And then for her burst skill, Onda Grande, affects all allies. Sustained damage goes up 20.32% for 10 seconds. Affects all enemies. Damage taken goes up 32.23% for 10 seconds. Damn. Actually, wait. That sustained damage is interesting because if it affects all allies, that means real quick, if we go look at Sakura's kit, I actually think that, yep, that'll definitely increase her sustained damage, man. It's definitely looking very synergistic, specifically for Sakura, when it comes to that part. But I actually think that this kind of opens more avenues for other characters if they want to try to create this like sustained damage team. They can do it if they start adding more characters like Sakura in the future, if they want to focus on that, because it looks like Rosanna, outside of doing decent damage, she's obviously going to do like a good amount for the team, but also she'll be able to provide that sustained damage for anybody that can take advantage of that. So that's really, really cool. And the fact that it's a burst 2/22nd, I think is really helpful. I think it opens a lot more for that team comp. So that's really good. And honestly, I don't think they butchered her at all. It's definitely miles better than her original Rosanna. But even then, I can't really say that's a fair comparison because original Rosanna is literally awful in everything except PvP, which is the unfortunate aspect of it. But it is what it is. But I'm definitely looking forward to this character. I think it's definitely going to be, obviously, just like Sakura, a heavy, you know, part boss specific team with them. We don't know if it's going to work any well, that, you know, for like campaign stages with ads or anything, or with bosses that don't have parts. That's what's going to be needed to be tested a lot, because we need to see how big the fall off is for them. But it looks like when it comes to bosses with parts, that they're going to kill really, really fast. It looks like they're going to dominate that, especially for train and stuff. For like interception bosses, it looks promising. So other than that, I'm pretty excited. Either way, honestly, I was gonna go for an MLB. I'm just glad that the kit doesn't look, you know, actually like awful. It looks pretty promising, just like Sakura. I actually can't wait. I think with both of them, it's gonna work out really well, and I'm excited. But other than that, that's it for me. You know, I just wanted to go over it, just have a little fun simp moment. You know, I'm excited. Tomorrow's maintenance. I think I have one more video planned in the morning regarding Viper. But other than that, you know, that's it for me. I hope you guys have a lovely day, a lovely night wherever you're from, and let me know your thoughts. Are you guys pulling for Sakura? You guys pulling for Rosanna? You pulling for both? What are you saving for? Let me know. Take care and have a good one.